mean, there's no other way to explain this. That you haven't seen a movie unless you've seen it on Blu-ray.
So true. They just told me just now it's better than any other quality you could watch it. Blu-ray is the absolute best quality with 7.1 Dolby sound. You know, it's like, it's pretty flipping cool.
But the other end of this, as successful as as these two films have been for you, more people have seen it at home than in theaters. The first movie.
Totally.
And I mean, they just rediscover this thing again. It's like another premiere.
It really is, you know. People always say, "Oh, DVD publicity is nothing," you know. But for me, it's almost bigger than the actual film because, you know, this is something that people are actually going to own. You know, it's not something that they're going to have for 2.5 hours and then they're gone. Like, this is something they're actually going to have in their hands and they can watch whenever they want. They can watch it with their friends. And, you know, people tell me their kids used to they would get home from school every single day and watch the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe just over and over again. And they were so sick of hearing the air raid siren from the beginning of the film. So, you know, I think, like you're saying, it's a totally important and new way of looking at film.
Now, we've talked so far on all of the Narnia releases, you and I. This is your, we're not going to see King Peter for a little while in all of this. So, I mean, as far as William Moseley, the actor, are you going to be doing more and more behind camera? Are you writing? Are you doing other things in this business?
Totally. You know, I've actually just started doing a Shakespeare class in London with a really good school, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm doing a photography course at the same time because I'm really interested in, you know, getting the right light or making a beautiful picture or makes a good composition.
Is that from your dad?
Well, you know, I think it kind of is. Like, even though my dad never really pushed it on me, I think the whole visual side of films is really interesting to me. So I'm really enjoying, and I think film is my passion. You know, whether it's acting, whether it's writing, whether it's directing or whatever. Like, I absolutely love it, and if I could just keep doing it and keep going, you know, I'll be the happiest person.
Do you have a love for real film stock, or are you in the digital world more and more?
Well, right now I'm in the digital world.
See.
You know, it's and you know, I suppose I should be there, but I do want to go back to, you know, dark rooms and all that kind of thing. But
old school, as we say.
Old school, yeah, big old school.
So you've got an eye for, or you're trying to develop an eye for, the visuals.
Totally.
Will that help you as a director eventually?
Well, I mean, one hopes so, you know, like, I think if you can sort of tell somebody what you want out of a picture or how you see it in your mind, because I've noticed what Andrew does, you know, he knows exactly the way it is in his mind and he wants to create that. And if you have kind of the ability to be able to say, well, could we try that and that and that and get the right picture, then to me that's the, you know, that would be kind of perfect.
And with Prince Caspian, I mean, and of course the previous, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, you've developed such good friends with not just the cast, we always think of that, but I'm sure with the crews as well. Sure. Are you going to keep in touch? Are you staying in touch with everybody?
Totally. You know, it was really weird because we had this sort of Prague junket where we saw everybody from the set and came back, and it was like kind of like a wonderful reunion to kind of see all the old faces. And actually today even I'm going to go and see Howard Berger, who did you know, all the prosthetics, and I'm going to see EC, who did all the costumes as well. So, you know, always catching up with people.
Everybody's lives seem to cross. Yeah. Are you doing more and more voice work?
I'm trying to, but we'll see how that goes.
Because the video games, I guess, they're still produce those.
Right. Well, I've finished all the voice work for the games, but you know, I'm always sort of holding my breath when they're going to call me next. You know.
Well, I think if there's an animated series involved too, I think you'll get a call too. I hear that's in the works.
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
I haven't. I mean, I'm always the last to hear. You know, I always read it on the internet that William Moseley's been signed up or something. You know, so
it's a pleasure to see you again. I love the watch.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's gorgeous.
It's I know, very nice present.
Yeah, from Mom.
Yeah.